Hello again and welcome. Today we have a new book. Our book for today is Eat That Frog by Tracy. Well, I can guess that right now you're stressed, tired because you're overwhelmed with a lot of work and just a little time to do. And as you struggle to achieve your past tasks, new ones start to appear. So you're just like rolling in the waves of an ocean. And in doing this will be a result of procrastination. Well, don't worry, all fall as victims for procrastination. Today, in this book, we're going to have 21 habits that can help you to stop procrastinating. Number 1, set the table. Always be clear about what do you want to achieve, what is your goal that you are working for. Clarity is probably the most important factor in achieving your goals. Number 2, always prepare for your days in advance. Like at night, just stand for a minute and start applying what do you want to do in the next day. Always stop for a minute and start thinking what do you want to do in the other day. And what helps you in this technique is to write down your goals or write down what you want to do. Because not just letting them float in your head and not writing them down saying I will remember to do something tomorrow. This technique can help you to do more work by 5 or 10% to achieve your goal. Number 3 is to apply the 80-20 rule in everything. Concentrate on 20% of your efforts of things that can get you 80% of results. And instead of focusing on 80% of your results, that will get you only 20%. Number 4 is to consider the consequences. In achieving your most important goals, of course you'll have consequences that will sometimes hinder you from achieving your goal. Start putting those consequences on consider and start to focus on them all day long. Number 5 is to apply the Abcde method continuously. Is to start by identifying things and classifying your goals according to their importance. Like number A, that is something that is most important to focus and that you have to do. Number B is something that is you should do. Number C is something that is be nice to do. Number D is something that you can cut out or you cannot do. The habit number 6 is to focus on key areas. Focus on result key areas. Always focus on what are the results that I got from working, for example, for 20 hours, you worked on a project. See the results, try to put them in consider and see how much you have achieved from your goal by spending 20 hours on focusing on this project. Habit number 7 is to start by applying or obeying the law of forced efficiency. And that is by seeing the most important things that you have to do, because there is not enough time to do everything, but there will always be enough time to do the most important things. Try to stop and ask yourself, what are those important things that you want to focus on? What are the important things that you want to do? Habit number 8 is to start by doing your homework. Always stop for a minute and review what you've done and what are you going to do in the future so you won't forget. Habit number 9 is to prepare thoroughly before you do or implement your task. Like for example, to set up your work area and clear off your desk. Habit number 10, take advantage of your special talents. Ask yourself, what is your special talents? What are you good at or what could you be good at? Try to focus very well on those specific things. Habit number 11, identify your constraints. Stop and ask yourself, what is the most important goal for you? What is the most important things that if you achieved or if you did, that would have a positive effect on your life and change your life? Habit number 12, take it one oil barrel at a time. You can't do all things at once, but you can achieve your large and most complicated goals by dividing them into small sections and taking them one step at a time. Habit number 13 is to put pressure on yourself. Imagine that you're leaving the town for a month and that you have to complete the most complicated and especially your important tasks before you go. Number 14, maximize your personal powers. Identify your specific times of the day when you feel more energetic and your mental and physical health are at their maximum. Try to focus your important factors and important goals at these times of the day. Make sure you get enough rest so you can act at your best performance. Habit number 14, motivate yourself into action. Be your own cheerleader. Look for the good in every situation and focus on the solution rather than the problem. Be positive and constructive. Habit number 16 is to practice creative procrastination. You can't do it all, but you can learn how to deliberately put off low-value tasks so you would have enough time to focus on the few things that are important and that really counts. Habit number 16 is to start your day with the most difficult task. To begin your day with the task that will have the most contribution to your life. Stick to it until it's fully completed. Habit number 18, slice and dice a task. If you have a large task to do, then try to divide it into small pieces so you can achieve it fastly and step by step. Habit number 19 is to create large chunks of time. Focus on what are the important things and try to concentrate or specialize a large time for these tasks so you can achieve them perfectly. Habit number 20 is to develop a sense of urgency. Try to act fast on your most important task. Be known as a person who does things fast and well. Habit number 21 is to handle every task. You have to focus on the most important task for the largest time without any distraction. Make the sentence in your mind of back to work over and over in your mind whenever you feel tempted to do something else or to stop. This will help you to get back to your work and never forget the important tasks that you are focusing on. Finally, put in mind that persistence is the key to everything. Persistence is actually a self-discipline in action. When you learn how to be persistent on your important work, and the more you become persistent, the more you will get closer to achieving your goal. And what are you going to need in doing this is the clarity. Be clear and determined about the goals that you want to achieve. And try to think, is it going to really change your life and going to affect it in a positive way? That's it for today. This is the end of our book. Bye and see you next time.